morning, everybody. Welcome to the Running Bama YouTube channel. My name is Edward, and it is Monday morning. I'm getting in my run. I'm actually doing a little bit of a longer run this morning. We're gonna try to do about 5-6 miles. I am going to take a couple breaks this week on Tuesday and Saturday because of work. I've got some, I work in a restaurant and I've got some big caterings going on this week. It's the Conference USA basketball tournament in town here in Huntsville, and I'm doing some catering at the tournament. So I'm gonna do a longer run here on Monday morning. Got a speed work session in this afternoon, and then Saturday I normally take off from running anyways, so it's no big deal. I'm still gonna get in plenty of steps those days because I will be walking a lot, transporting food here and there for those catering events. So welcome to the channel. Last week I started my daily steps challenge, trying to get 20,000 steps in every single day. I succeeded. I've been trying to drop some weight, which has worked out so far. I've dropped 2 pounds last week. I'm trying to do this the right way, and other than getting 20,000 steps in every day, I also dropped soda from my diet. I am a regular, like, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper drinker, maybe a Mountain Dew here and there, which is like a horrible habit. And getting into things that I can quit. You know, I've been watching some videos about, like, from doctors and physicians of things you can do to be the healthiest version of you, because I really am trying to do that in order to achieve my goals this year, my running goals. And one of those habits that I have is alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic by any metric or standard, but I am, I would say, a daily drinker. There are plenty of days I don't drink, but I probably drink more days than I don't drink. And you know, I'm not getting drunk. I'm like having a glass of wine with dinner, or maybe some bourbon after my kids go to bed. But I need to give that up. Your body spends energy processing that alcohol, not according to me, but according to other medical experts. And that can stop weight loss. It can mess up your sleep. And also, you know, it's calories and things like that. And it's not gonna, you know, me being a 41-year-old man, it's not doing me any favors. It's not helping me be the best version of myself. So this week, I am starting today. I'm giving up alcohol. We'll see how that goes. I've got no issue with it. It's not gonna affect me at all. You know, I really am, and I don't even need to replace it with anything. So we'll see how that goes. I'm giving up alcohol, y'all, to see if that'll help me spark my weight loss. Will I give it up forever? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I believe it's in the show, Chad Powers, somebody's like, I'm Buffalo sober, where it's like he'll have some beer and wine here and there. But as far as this training block goes, I'm sober. Also, I am 12 weeks out from the Cotton Row Run, the 10K I am training for. The progress I've made so far, being 12 weeks out, I put a lot of base miles on. I've been running 34 miles a week, and even last week I got in 8 miles of walking. So this week and I really haven't gotten much faster. I've just gotten way more comfortable with running. So this week I really am gonna be concentrating on getting faster. But getting this run in, I'm gonna finish this thing up. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later on in the week. Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday morning, and update so far. I've been filming these shorts every single day, doing 20,000 steps. That's been going great. I feel like that's been helping me lose some weight. I'm down to 159.8, and I've weighed that 2 days in a row, actually. So the weight starting with a 1.5 instead of a 1.6 is actually a huge motivation for me. I've been sticking with running. I've only taken 1 day off, and that was Tuesday. That was planned because of work. I'm also going to take tomorrow, Saturday, off, planned because of work. We're doing a huge catering orders this week for the Conference USA basketball tournament. And that just requires a lot of effort from me. I have to, like, get up at 5 a.m. and basically go straight to work instead of getting up at 5 a.m. and going on a run and then getting my kids ready for school and going to work. So Monday morning, I ran twice. Monday morning and then Monday afternoon. I did a speed work session. Tuesday I took off. Wednesday and Thursday, I both ran those mornings about 4 miles in the morning. Wednesday afternoon, I did a short speed work session at the gym. The gym treadmill, for some reason, and I use a Garmin watch. I forget what it's called, so it's hard for me to say. But I use a Garmin watch, and it gives you a little bit of extra, a couple extra seconds per mile for some reason. So maybe the run looked a little faster than it was. And then Thursday afternoon, I did what originally was going to be a speed work session, but then I had to take a phone call, so I ended up walking part of it. So I just turned it into an easy run. But that's how it is. It's like priorities, like work priorities, family priorities take precedent over running priorities. So it just ended up being an easy run on Thursday afternoon. And then Friday morning, this morning, I was able to get outside. It was cold, 35 degrees, but which is great running weather. Was able to get my 4 mile easy run in. All right, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I'm doing my long run, 8 miles, maybe more. I lost about a quarter of a mile because of stopping my watch, pausing my watch, which was dumb, but that's what happens when you're trying to like film content and go on a run. So I'm not gonna do that again. I feel good this morning. I should end up with like 34 miles for the week, which is where I wanna be. These are good miles. I'm trying to make them quicker. I'm trying to build this aerobic base. But to really get to where my goal is to run a PR at the Cotton Row Run 10K, I think I need to make my quick runs quicker. And I almost think I need to put a third speed workout into my week. I think that may help me out. And I want to spread it out, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I think I need to do that, make my speed runs faster. And then the subject of this video is really gonna be, hold on. And the subject of this video, I'm calling this video Running Sober because I've given up alcohol this week and it feels great. I'm waking up, I feel better in the mornings. It's not completely life-changing because I wasn't a drunk, but it does feel good. I'm really happy with the result. I'm gonna stick with this. I think I'm gonna be okay with having, like a drink, kind of like a slice of birthday cake. If it's somebody's birthday, you're gonna have a slice of birthday cake. But you're also not like going home every day and eating birthday cake. So I'm gonna treat it like that. I'm at a wedding or a party, something like that. I think I'm okay with having a drink. And I used to have a like alcohol YouTube channel. I used to have a YouTube channel where I reviewed bourbon, so it's kind of like where this is coming from. I developed a hobby and a habit of like drinking regularly. I just don't think that's healthy for you. For me, a 41-year-old guy, it's not doing me any favors. So I'm happy with this result. I'm gonna stick with it, 99% of the time. And I'll let y'all know how that goes. Also, a little running fit check this morning. I think there are 3 important things for a runner that matter, when it comes to what you're wearing. I think simplicity is important. For waking up and getting out on a run in the morning, the less things you have to do, the more likely you are to get your run in. I don't run with headphones. I don't listen to music while I run. One of the reasons is actually because I always had trouble charging them, like the earbuds and all that sort of stuff, and like connecting to Bluetooth, and it would take time up in the morning. I don't like that. So I don't run with headphones, but there are 3 important things for a runner, in my opinion. Number 1, your shoes. You gotta have on good shoes. I wear Asics. I run in Asics. I buy other brands of shoes for walking and for sneakers and things like that, but Asics, for some reason, works best for me, for my foot. The other thing, running shorts are important, especially like on a long run like this morning. I'm wearing Lululemon shorts. Had them for a long time. Got a couple pairs of them. I also just get shorts from Academy for like shorter runs, things like that. But I do have a couple pair of like nicer shorts. And then your watch. I use a Garmin Phoenix something. I don't know, I've had it for years, but the battery life on this thing is insane. I barely ever have to charge it. And that's great. Anyways, thanks for following along on Cotton Road Run Training, episode 3. I will see y'all next week.